there! Welcome to Clear Cut Health and Wellness 360, where we make health and wellness easy to understand. No BS, no gimmicks. Today, we're diving into a topic that almost everyone struggles with: sugar. Be honest, how many times have you told yourself, I really should cut back on sugar, only to find yourself elbow deep in a bag of cookies 5 minutes later? Yes, we've all been there. But what if I told you that just 2 weeks without sugar could completely change how you feel? We're talking more energy, clearer skin, better sleep, and even weight loss. All without counting calories or doing extreme workouts. Sounds too good to be true? Well, stick around, because today we're breaking down exactly what happens to your body when you quit sugar for just 2 weeks. And trust me, the results will surprise you. If you often feel sluggish, exhausted, or ready for a nap by 2 p.m., sugar might be the culprit. It gives you a quick energy boost, but then, boom, your blood sugar crashes hard, leaving you feeling like you just pulled an all-nighter, even if you didn't. It's like fueling your car with rocket fuel that burns out in minutes instead of a steady, reliable energy source. But when you quit sugar, your body learns to burn fat for fuel instead, which provides long-lasting, stable energy. No more crashes, no more emergency coffee runs, and no more wondering why you're so tired after sitting all day. With sugar out of the way, your energy levels finally even out, and you can power through your day without feeling like you need a recharge every few hours. And yes, no more afternoon crashes. Your kidneys are constantly filtering out waste, but too much sugar forces them into overdrive. Here's why. Sugar and high-carbohydrate diets put excessive strain on the kidneys, especially for people with diabetes or prediabetes. High blood sugar levels can damage kidney function over time, leading to long-term health issues. When you cut out sugar, your kidneys work more efficiently, filtering toxins better and reducing your risk of kidney disease. It's like taking the weight off a heavy backpack. Your kidneys can function better and more effectively without being overloaded. If you struggle with acne, dull skin, or inflammation, sugar might be the hidden culprit. It messes with your hormones, triggering oil production, breakouts, and puffiness. Basically, sugar is the friend who invites chaos into your skin's life. Here's what happens. Excess sugar increases insulin levels, which then stimulates androgen hormones, especially in women, leading to more oil production and clogged pores. Androgens are male hormones that everyone has, but when they go into overdrive, they tell your skin to produce excess oil, which means more breakouts. In men, high insulin levels can lower testosterone, which doesn't just affect skin, it can also cause lower energy levels and other imbalances. So, yes, sugar is out here messing with your hormones and your complexion at the same time. But here's the good news. After 2 weeks without sugar, your skin starts to clear up. Inflammation goes down, and that natural glow finally makes an appearance, without needing expensive skincare products. No more random breakouts, no more puffy, swollen face in the morning. Just smooth, clear skin that looks healthier, more radiant, and actually reflects the good decisions you're making. Sugar is like that friend who always convinces you to stay out late when you know you should be sleeping. But have you ever wondered why sugar is so hard to resist? It all comes down to 2 powerful forces in your body, dopamine and insulin. Every time you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter that creates pleasure and reward, giving you a temporary high. But just like with any addictive substance, your brain wants more, leading to constant cravings. Meanwhile, insulin steps in to regulate your blood sugar. When you consume sugar, your blood sugar spikes, forcing your body to release insulin to bring it back down. But here's the catch. When insulin works too fast, your blood sugar drops too low, leaving you feeling tired, sluggish, and craving more sugar to bring it back up. This cycle of dopamine-driven cravings and insulin-induced crashes keeps you hooked. However, after 2 weeks without sugar, your dopamine receptors reset, meaning your cravings start to fade naturally. At the same time, your insulin levels stabilize, preventing those blood sugar roller coasters that leave you constantly hungry. Soon, your body stops craving sugar and you start enjoying the natural sweetness of whole foods, almost like your taste buds have been reawakened. And just like that, you're free. Ever wake up feeling like a rusty old machine? That stiffness and joint pain might not just be aging or a bad mattress. Sugar could be quietly fueling inflammation in your body. Sugar is one of the biggest culprits behind chronic inflammation, making everything from joint pain to muscle stiffness feel worse. It's like sugar sneaks into your body and starts a tiny fire, leaving you achy, swollen, and less flexible than you should be. But here's the good news. When you cut back on sugar, inflammation starts to die down, and suddenly, moving feels easier. If you suffer from arthritis or muscle pain, you might notice a huge improvement, and if you don't, you'll still feel more flexible and less sluggish, like your body finally got the tune-up it needed. Ever feel cranky for no reason or ready to snap over something small, like a pen rolling off your desk? That's sugar messing with your brain chemistry. Here's how it works. Sugar spikes your blood sugar, giving you a quick burst of energy and happiness. But just as fast as it goes up, it crashes down, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and wondering why everything suddenly annoys you. These constant ups and downs can lead to mood swings, stress, and even symptoms of anxiety and depression. It's like being on an emotional roller coaster you didn't sign up for. But after 2 weeks without sugar, your mood becomes way more stable. You'll feel less stressed, more focused, and actually capable of handling tasks without feeling like your brain is lost in a fog. The things that used to feel overwhelming suddenly seem manageable, and you won't find yourself overreacting to minor inconveniences, like someone taking too long at the coffee shop. Your heart is working 24/7 to keep you alive, but when you overload it with sugar, it's like forcing it to run a marathon while carrying a backpack full of bricks. Too much sugar stresses out your heart, increasing the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. Basically, it's making your heart work way harder than it needs to. And it doesn't stop there. Sugar raises bad cholesterol, LDL, while lowering the good cholesterol, HDL, that keeps your heart healthy. It's like firing your best employees while giving the worst ones a promotion. Not exactly the best strategy for long-term success. But here's the good news. After just 2 weeks without sugar, your heart gets a much-needed break. Your blood pressure stabilizes, your arteries function better, and your risk of heart attacks and strokes decreases. In other words, quitting sugar is like giving your heart a well-deserved vacation. And trust me, it will thank you by keeping you healthy for the long run. Excess sugar, especially fructose, can be a real troublemaker for your liver. Instead of being burned for energy, fructose gets stored as fat, leading to fatty liver disease, which is exactly what it sounds like. A liver packed with fat it didn't ask for. If you've got a stubborn belly that just won't budge, chances are your liver is holding on to extra fat too. But here's the good news. When you cut out sugar, your liver finally gets the memo to start burning stored fat instead of hoarding it. Think of it as cleaning out an overstuffed closet. You're finally making space for your liver to function properly again. And trust me, your liver will thank you. Probably not with words, but definitely with better health and more efficient fat burning. One of the biggest perks of quitting sugar? Rapid weight loss. And no, it's not magic. It's just science finally working in your favor. In the first week alone, your body flushes out excess water weight caused by sugar-induced inflammation. Some people lose up to 13 pounds of water weight in just a few days. That's like carrying around a small bowling ball of bloat that suddenly disappears. After that, your body switches to burning stored fat for fuel, leading to even greater fat loss. Your clothes start to fit better, your waistline shrinks, and suddenly, you're not struggling to button those jeans anymore. It's almost like your body was waiting for you to cut sugar so it could finally let go of all that extra baggage, literally. Sugar is a master manipulator. It convinces your brain that you're hungry when you're not. It messes with your hunger hormones, making you crave more food more often, even when your body doesn't actually need it. In other words, sugar tricks your brain into thinking you're hungry even when you're not. But here's the good news. When you cut out sugar, your appetite finally starts making sense again. You feel full longer. You're not constantly thinking about snacks. And suddenly, that second or third plate at dinner doesn't seem so necessary. It's like your stomach and brain finally agree on when you're actually full. And trust me, that's a game changer. Your brain runs best on a steady fuel supply, but sugar turns it into a roller coaster of energy spikes and crashes. One moment, you're laser focused, and the next, you're staring at your phone wondering why you opened it in the first place. When you quit sugar, your brain switches to using ketones for fuel, which is like upgrading from cheap, fast-burning fuel to a high-efficiency power source. Ketones are molecules produced by the liver when your body burns fat for energy instead of relying on sugar. Unlike glucose, which burns out quickly, ketones provide a more stable and long-lasting energy supply. This means better focus, sharper memory, and improved mental clarity. No more midday brain fog or forgetting why you walked into a room. And here's the long-term bonus. Reducing sugar intake may lower the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, keeping your brain sharp for years to come. So, in a way, quitting sugar isn't just about thinking better today. It's about future-proofing your brain. Your immune system is like your body's personal security team, always on duty to fight off germs, viruses, and anything that tries to bring you down. But when you eat too much sugar, it's like sending your immune system on an unexpected vacation. It suppresses white blood cell activity, making it harder for your body to fight infections. And here's why that matters. White blood cells, or WBCs, are your body's defense force, responsible for fighting off bacteria, viruses, and infections. Think of them as tiny bodyguards patrolling your bloodstream, always on the lookout for trouble. But when sugar levels are too high, these bodyguards get sluggish and less effective, making it easier for germs to take over. When you cut out sugar, your immune system gets back to full strength, ready to defend you against colds, flu, and whatever else comes your way. You'll recover faster from illnesses, feel less run down, and might even notice you're getting sick less often. So, if you want your immune system to show up to work on time and do its job properly, cutting back on sugar is a great place to start. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria. Some are good, helping with digestion and nutrient absorption, while others are bad, causing bloating, gas, and all sorts of digestive discomfort. Sugar, unfortunately, is like an all-you-can-eat buffet for the bad bacteria, letting them thrive while kicking the good bacteria to the curb. On top of that, sugar feeds harmful yeast, like candida, which can lead to even more digestive issues. Ever feel bloated after a sugar-heavy meal? That's your gut throwing a protest. But here's the good news. When you cut out sugar, you restore balance in your gut microbiome. The good bacteria take back control, digestion improves, and bloating goes down. No more feeling like you swallowed a balloon after every meal, just a happier, healthier gut that actually works the way it should. If you're tossing and turning at night, sugar might be the sneaky culprit. It disrupts melatonin production, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep, while also causing blood sugar spikes that can wake you up at 3 a.m. for no apparent reason. Think of it like this. Your body wants a smooth, peaceful transition into sleep, but sugar is like a rowdy neighbor throwing a party right when you're trying to wind down. But why does this happen? Melatonin is a hormone that regulates sleep, telling your body when it's time to rest. It's naturally produced by the pineal gland in response to darkness, helping you fall asleep and stay asleep. But when sugar interferes, melatonin production gets thrown off, making it harder to get quality sleep. The good news? When you cut out sugar, your sleep hormones get back on track, making it easier to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling actually refreshed, instead of like you just lost a wrestling match with your pillow. Sugar isn't just bad for your waistline, it's also waging war on your teeth. It's one of the biggest culprits behind cavities, gum disease, and tooth decay because it feeds the harmful bacteria in your mouth, turning it into a plaque-producing factory. Think of sugar as junk food for the bad bacteria. The more you eat, the more they thrive, leading to toothaches, bad breath, and an unplanned trip to the dentist. But here's the bright side. When you cut back on sugar, you starve those bacteria, slowing down plaque buildup and giving your teeth a fighting chance. Your risk of cavities drops, gum inflammation goes down, and your breath stays fresher, which means your dentist and anyone standing close to you will definitely appreciate it. Your body is pretty smart, but when you overload it with sugar, it gets tired of constantly cleaning up the mess. Over time, too much sugar leads to insulin resistance, which is like your cells ignoring insulin's knocks on the door, and that's a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks your cells to let sugar in for energy, but when there's too much sugar, your cells start ignoring the key, leaving sugar to build up in your bloodstream. Not a great situation. But here's the good news. When you quit sugar, your body regains insulin sensitivity, meaning insulin can actually do its job again. Blood sugar levels stabilize, and your risk of developing type 2 diabetes drops significantly. So essentially, quitting sugar helps your body get back to working the way it was meant to, without all the unnecessary drama. Want to add a few extra years to your life? Cutting sugar might just be the easiest way to do it. No extreme workouts or magical potions required. Excess sugar raises the risk of major health conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity-related illnesses, which can cut your lifespan short. It's like pressing fast forward on aging, and not in a good way. But when you quit sugar, your body gets a much-needed reset. A low-sugar diet improves metabolic health, reduces inflammation, and helps your organs function more efficiently. Basically, it keeps your body running like a well-maintained car instead of one that's about to break down on the side of the road. So, if you want to feel better, live longer, and keep your body working at its best, cutting sugar is one of the smartest decisions you can make. And your future self will definitely thank you for it. So, there you have it. Some of the most amazing things that happen when you quit sugar for just 2 weeks. From more energy and better sleep to healthier skin, a stronger immune system, and even a longer life, the benefits are hard to ignore. Sure, cutting sugar might sound tough at first, but once you get past the cravings, your body starts working the way it was meant to, with stable energy, clearer thinking, and better overall health. And let's be real, who doesn't want to wake up feeling lighter, happier, and more in control of their cravings? Now, I have a challenge for you. Try quitting sugar for just 2 weeks and see how you feel. You might be surprised at how much better your body responds. Drop a comment below and share. What's the hardest part of quitting sugar for you? Or, if you've already done it, what changes did you notice the most? Let's talk about it. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more no BS and no gimmick tips to improve your health and well-being. Thanks for watching Clear Cut Health and Wellness 360, and I'll see you in the next video.